Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys hygiene tips and all about puberty basically. So let's begin. So the first thing we're going to talk about obviously with puberty is hair. Now you're going to notice a lot of hair growing in places that you didn't think hair could grow, but unfortunately it's going to grow there anyway. So these places are your legs, your underarms, and down there. Now down there is going to take a bit longer to grow, but it's going to be very bushy, and it's a good bush. Don't think it's bad. Like, you might think, oh, like that's a bad thing, because like if I get a boyfriend and then they see down there and they think it's hairy, they're going to think that's gross. No, because what it's actually doing is it's keeping it clean for you. Okay, it's stopping all the bacteria, all the nasty bacteria getting down there, and it's just keeping it nice and fresh and clean. It will prevent stuff like UTIs, yeast infections, and other types of infections as well. It will prevent those. Won't stop them completely, but it will help prevent them, especially during when it's leading up to your first ever period. You're more likely to get infections because your pH levels are going to be going out of whack, and that's what causes them in the first place. Secondly, we're going to talk about something that all women hate, but unfortunately, if you're 11 or 12 years old and you're watching this, you could possibly start. I started mine when I was 11 years old. I was very young. My sister also got hers quite young. It all depends really on when your mum got it, because when your mum got it is when you're going to get it, if that makes sense. No woman I've met likes their period. I don't like my period. I have options to stop your period. Progesterone and the mini pill. The mini pill you take every morning, and it still causes a 7-day bleed through, but it's lighter. It stops some of the estrogen. I am currently on my period right now, day 3. I tell you now, if you're 11 or 12 years old, you probably won't know a lot about it, and I'm going to be the one to teach you about it. So, your period happens when your uterus lining builds up ready for a baby. Now, it's going to expect a baby, and when it finds out there is no baby, it gets extremely angry with you, and it starts to contract, which is why you get cramps. Your uterus contracts, and it starts shedding all of the blood, and the only way out for that blood is down there. So that's why you get a period, and your estrogen levels drop all the way down, which is why you get cranky, why you get spotty, why you get irritable, why you insomniac, why you cry, because your body is basically in fight or flight mode in that moment of time. And then day 2, I'd say, is the worst. Day 3 is when estrogen slowly crawls back up, not like that, but it slowly crawls. So by day 4 or 5 you should be happier, less moodier, if you get me. You're probably wondering, well, what do I use when I'm on my period? Because I can't just leak through. Well, here I am to explain. So, with periods, you have 2 options. Well, you have 3 options technically. You have a whole wide options, but I'm going to give you the ones that I recommend starting off with when you first get your period. So, when I first got my period, I had no idea what to do, and my parents taught me, and they taught me by using these things. I will show you. I'm not embarrassed to show you pads. Look, I'll put it right in your face. These are always, these aren't the best. So if you're going to get pads, I wouldn't get these. I only use these because they're the cheapest option, but there are so many good options out there. These are full of chemicals that can cause bacterial infections and all that. But these are the only ones that are cost effective for me. You can get pads, you can get period underwear. I'll try and see if I can find some period underwear that actually look alright, because I use all of them. I don't want to show you stained ones. I managed to find some that are not stained, But these are the period underwear I was on about. So what they do is you put them on, and you can either put a pad in it or you can just wear it as it is. I prefer to put a pad in it just because I have had moments where I've leaked through them and they've gone through to my clothes, but I do have quite a heavy period. The idea is there's a pad built in down here, so you put them on, you bleed, and it goes in here. So technically you're free bleeding. See, I don't like the idea of that, so I wear a pad because I don't want to be sitting in my period blood all day just in these. But the good thing with these is they are reusable, so you can wash them and use them over and over again. Obviously, if they get stained everywhere, you might want to replace them. But yeah, that's why I go for black ones, because it's harder to see. You can get different coloured ones, but you know, I just prefer good old black. Now, with your period comes a bunch of hormones that you're probably not used to and your body's not used to, which means you're going to get spotty. Now, I'm quite gifted on this side because I don't get many spots, but I know many girls do. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I take or I do to prevent spots from being formed. There is one precaution you can take to stop spots, and that is with CeraVe. This is not sponsored, by the way. CeraVe is so good. Honestly, I have had spots all my life, right? And as soon as I started using this every day, they've disappeared and I'm now spot free. Obviously I still get spots once in a while, but they're usually on my forehead or on my nose or around my nose. That's because of stress. Try not to get yourself stressed, because that can also trigger spots, especially on the chin area, nose and forehead. If you get spots here, it's hormonal, so don't worry about it. Now I'm going to go through some feminine hygiene tips on how to smell good and how to overall boost your hygiene levels. We're going to start off first with body wash, just general body wash. So the general body wash I use is this one, and it is so good. It's called EOS, Evolution of Smooth, and it's in the scent of vanilla, cashmere. And let me tell you this, it smells so good. You can also get this e-sauce in body butter and body oil. Here's the body oil. Currently leaning on the body butter. Now I use this nightly and I use the body wash every day. Now after the shower, you should use this as well, because not only does it make you smell good, it also helps the scent stick to you. The second tip I have is wear deodorant to bed. When you sleep, you sweat a lot, so when you wake up, the deodorant will kick into action. So it won't stink when you wake up, basically. Sleeping in it and sweat all the time because your body heats up to go to sleep. And then when you wake up, you're still hot, so I wear deodorant to bed. Roll on specifically. I don't like aerosol. Now we're going to move on to breath, because breath is still smelling. Now for breath, I just use Colgate mouthwash every morning, every night, and it just helps with my breath. But now we're going to talk about how to wash down there. Now there's one thing I need to say. You don't wash it. Okay, you wash the outside, but you don't wash inside. Okay, so imagine this is there. You wash on these parts, up there. You never put anything inside, and if you do, wash down there, use unscented soap. Dove is really good for this. So you get the Dove and you just wash this part and this part up here and then this part. If you put stuff upside there, it could cause infection, and the reason you don't wash inside is because it's self-cleaning. Yeah, I know, crazy. It is self-cleaning, which means it cleans itself through discharging. Now we're going to talk about shaving. Shaving is important when you're female. Okay, I didn't used to shave because you never see my hairs, but they're very visible now. Because my hair's obviously gotten darker throughout the years, so my legs have also gotten darker. So for shaving, what you want to do, I don't actually have a shaver on me right now because I need to buy a new one. But you grab your shaver, and this is your leg, right? You shave upwards, never shave downwards, you shave upwards. and upwards when it's wet, okay? And when you're shaving down there, I wouldn't recommend it because it can cause itchiness and again infection. So I would just leave that, okay? If you really want to get it waxed, get Brazilian, and then you realise you don't want it waxed in the first place. Obviously you can shave your bikini line, but don't shave the lips, because if you get the shaver caught on your lip, I've had that happen before. It hurts. Okay, so now we're going to talk about moisturiser, okay? Because let me tell you this, our skin gets so dry, especially when I'm on that time. So I use the one and only Dove again. This one is, but I use it after every shower. I need to get more actually. I use it after every shower. It smells so good. So good. So the final tip I have for you is to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Okay? Like even if it's like squash or like juice or like, I don't know, definitely maybe not Coke, water and juice basically, because the more you drink, the more Mrs. Meow Meow will be happy with you and the more your skin will thank you, and you'll notice that you'll have healthier skin, more of a glow to it, because all the hydration you're getting is going to the skin. Yeah, so once a day, like fill up like a 2-litre bottle and just drink it. So that's, yeah. Anyway, that is all the tips I have for your new girlies, and trust me, you'll be fine. If you want more videos just like this one, then comment down below and click the subscribe button and like and put notifications on for when I post. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.